Ethereum is moving right now to the upside and dragging along also a lot of altcoins that are depending on Ethereum. And I want to show you today the most important levels for Ethereum and what effect that will also have on the overall altcoin market. And of course, we're also going to talk about the Bitcoin price. And if you think that is interesting, then definitely stick around here. Make sure that you smash up the subscribe button. Also, like this video and activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly get into today's content. So I want to start off with the weekly levels for Ethereum. And I have here marked out key levels in yellow for Ethereum. So, and you can see here by the market structure that we are in right now. So we are in a bullish structure here on the weekly because we had here our lower low at $850. Yeah, $900-ish last year, June. Then our first higher high at around $2,030, created another higher low, higher high. And now we are just about to break a key resistance area and potentially create another higher high for this year. Yeah, for the second time this year, which will be above at least $2,135. And I believe this can happen in the next coming days because Ethereum is already knocking on the door of that key resistance area right now, which is sitting at $1,926 all the way up to $2,020. $20,000 Ethereum would be crazy. And from there, we're gonna see a slow grind of retakes of each resistance level here into the bull run. Once we're above $2,000, that will open up the door to see a quick move to $2,441, respectively $2,533. And let me show you why I believe that will be a really quick move. For that, I need the VPVR. You see here why I marked out this area in yellow, just under the price where we are at right now, because that is the last biggest area historically traded by Ethereum, by the volume profile that we need to break to go here into much higher levels. So, and we have then nothing stopping us until around, okay, there's a little bit at 2,340, but then nothing until like almost $3,000. So, and that's why there is another key level, and then above that the next one is close to $4,000, and above that there's only blue skies. So I want you to be aware of that, over the overall picture that we have for Ethereum. And we are just about to break here, in my opinion, to $2,000. Also here on the 4-hourly chart, when we go now into some lower time frames, we can clearly see that. Remember, guys, I gave you here this bullish pennant with a target of $2,088. Ethereum is on its way up there now. It has, of course, to break here above $1,923 on the Fibonacci extension levels, the 1.236. And what is this lining up with? With our key resistance level that I have just shown you on the weekly chart. So that will be really important to watch here over the next couple of days. And then, of course, the golden ratio will be our first target here on the shorter time frames. And I believe that can technically happen in the next 2-3 days. So how would I take now a trade on Ethereum if I would be not already on a trade? So if you want to long Ethereum, you have to understand today is Sunday, so we will get a weekly close in around 12 hours. I would wait for the weekly close, and I would wait the first 15-30 minutes to see what the price is doing. Because yesterday we had, after the daily close, for example, Elrond directly pumping within 2 minutes 10%, 12%. So something like this can also happen to Ethereum on a smaller scale, like 2-3% directly after the daily and weekly close. That's why we should closely watch that tonight. Let's say we close above $1,896, or we close above $1,880. Either way, it does not matter if the price is above, so the price should be at least above $1,880. If the price is above that level, you can open a long position with a stop loss of, all the way down to $1,860. There's where I would set my stop loss, and then trade this into the golden ratio. So you see that is a really tight stop loss, only 1%, and potentially 9% to the upside. So that is a 9-to-1 risk to reward ratio, 1-to-9 risk to reward ratio. These are trades that we like to take, and I would definitely take that trade tonight. If you trade with 10x leverage, you can lose like 10%. If you are winning, you win 90%. So that is definitely worth taking. And Ethereum looks super, super, super bullish to me right now. And guys, don't forget, trade only on a BYBIT or on a BitGet. These are the two best exchanges out there. Both of them giving you right now $30,000 in bonuses for signing up with one of my links here, either the BYBIT one or the BitGet one. And if you deposit at least $250 in one of these accounts when you have signed up with one of my links, you are eligible to join also my Discord. So also take advantage of that. The Discord link is also in the description under the links of BYBIT and BitGet. Now, I think I still had a daily chart for you guys here on Ethereum. Yeah, no, another 4-hourly chart. So here is something else that I wanted to point out, and that was a really clean range that we had here for Ethereum, in that we were consolidating for quite a while here already. And that range was from 1,773 all the way up to $1,848, and it broke yesterday to the upside here. And here you can also see we just retested here this prior high as support, and that's why I would consider longing Ethereum if we come back to that level. So this is right now support, and we want to long it from there after the weekly close, unless Ethereum runs now to the upside today, makes a crazy run, then we have to find another entry. So it's just a game, you know, we cannot catch all the trades, and we can also not win all of them, but if we are winning big. That is here a clean bull flag formation that is already broken out, and the target again here, you see it already, it's like $2,083 more or less. Yeah, and again in alignment with the Fibonacci levels, and there you see how much confluence actually is there with Fibonacci extension levels, and also the bull pennant that I had shown you before. So that's about it for Ethereum for now. So definitely keep watching it. It looks super bullish, and I believe it can snap to $2,000 by basically the next 48 hours. When we're going then to Bitcoin, of course, is moving here to the upside. Here on the 15 minutes chart, we are holding trend, which is good to see if I draw here a line like this. So we are holding this trend. The trend is your friend until the end. As long as we are not breaking this trend to the downside, Bitcoin will keep going higher. So I also like that the angle that we are going up is not a really stiff one to the upside. So I don't want to see like a 60-degree angle to the upside. So this is more like a 45-degree angle. That's a nice angle to go and continue to go to the upside. The stochastic RSI has still a lot more room to go to the upside. The RSI also, and the MACD is just about to give you a buy signal. So if you're not already in a long position, then around $35,200 could be a good entry to enter, because there's also prior resistance, and it's not really exactly the neckline of a W formation here on the 15 minutes, but more or less. So yeah, $35,275 of that W pattern here. And if we measure the target for it, should bring us like to $35,500, something like this. Yeah, close. $35,600 would be the target of that W pattern if it's playing out. That is also one of the next trades on Bitcoin, if you're not in a position yet, that you can take. Take here at $35,200. There I would already enter if I get a 15 minutes close above that level. And yeah, then I would just watch how the price is reacting at the top of the resistance level of that W formation. If we immediately break through it, let it run. Otherwise, I would at least adjust my stop loss to my entry level. Yeah, that's how I would trade it. Otherwise, the stop loss, I would put it slightly here, like around $35,000, $35,050 there would be my stop loss for that trade here on the 15 minutes chart. When we're going then to the 30 minutes chart, here's something else that I want to see to be reclaimed. So we have here underlying now support level at $34,800 all the way up to $34,870. What I'm expecting here from Bitcoin over the next couple hours is a reclaim of that upward sloping trend line here. And once that happened, I believe that Bitcoin will then also go here really quick in direction of $35,700, even $36,000 potentially in the following hours to come. But for that, like I said here, this upward sloping trend line should also act somewhat as resistance. It was here prior support, here turned into resistance, here it was flip-flopping, faking out, and now I'm sure that in the next couple hours we're gonna see a retest. If we break above that, turn this into support, then also here blue skies ahead to the upside. When we are looking at the liquidations on the 4-hourly chart, so for once here on the price action itself, we have here our bullish pennant. The bullish pennant had first a fake out and now got another breakout. So let's hope that this is this time the breakout for real. We have shorts coming in around these levels. So there are people that are believing that we see first a bigger correction before we see that we go here higher, which would make sense right now. And let me tell you why. When we're yesterday breaking this symmetrical, this bullish pennant here around $34,780, a lot of people went long. Look here how many high leveraged longs we have right now here. 100x, 50x positions got opened, also some 20x positions. So there's more long liquidity under the price right now to be taken out than short liquidity above us. And that's why it would make sense to send it first down and then send it back up. Like from a rational perspective, that's what would make sense. So, but if you look at it as a market maker, it is possible that it's cheaper for them to send first the price up a little bit because it's closer to liquidate these shorts that just came in all the way up to like $35,700 and then dump it to the downside. So, but we never know what they're actually doing. So we can just speculate. I would do, if I would be a market maker, I would first send it a little bit higher to liquidate these over leveraged short positions that are piling up, send it to the downside, liquidate everybody there to like $33,700 and then send it back up and liquidate all the medium to low leverage short positions. That's how I would do it. And we will see over the next couple hours what's going to happen. But for now, everything looks super bullish and it looks like that Bitcoin is ready to make here another leg to the upside. And we also have here our still bullish pennant target of $39,471. And guys, if you want to learn directly from me how to trade, then go to amcrypto.us. There you can sign up for my educational program. It's one of the best in the world out there. You see right now what I can do in a bull market. I have still some trades here running on this account here, heavily in profit. I have already closed another trade here in $10,000 trade here on Phantom. I have other trades still running here on this account, I think. So here you see here I have still some other trades running. So this is a trade is running for quite a long time already. I got caught up on the wrong side of it. So I'm also going to average down now my entry price for this Matic trade. So, but you see here my other trades, they're also really nice profits. And also here I took profits earlier. What was this here? No, where's FTM? So as you can see here, I took also here another 10,000. So I took today already like, I think $30,000 just in profits. So I know what I'm doing. If you want to learn directly from me, go to amcrypto.us. That is the place where I teach you all my secrets. Then here on the 12-hourly chart for Bitcoin, we can also clearly see a clean breakout here out of that pennant to the upside. The imminent resistance on the 12-hourly chart would be a move to $37,405. I also want to remind you guys, it's a Sunday. We have low volume over the weekends. And even if we stay at the price where we are right now, we will create a CME gap. That's also what I want you to remind you about. So if we get a CME gap, then also price will come back to fill the gap and only then most likely continue to go to the upside. And just wanted to point that out. But here also on the 12-hourly chart, everything looks like that Bitcoin wants to go and tap $37,400 as the next bigger resistance level. When we're going to the Bitcoin weekly chart, and this is the last chart that I'm showing you, then you can see Bitcoin has flipped here the yellow key area. That was really, really important to flip here for Bitcoin, because that was opening up the doors for a potential move to $40,000 on the weekly chart. And that is what we are seeing right now. Remember that I told you when this weekly candidate we had was looking like a doji, not really bullish. This has changed now. So if we close the weekly candle as it is, the next candle, if we are starting it out in green, will continue to go to the upside. That is out of the question. If the next weekly candle starts out in green, we will continue to go higher here, guys. And the next level where you should buy, in my opinion, for example, for a spot bag, is again above $35,200. Or if we would see a retracement to like $33,000, $34,000, these are the levels where you want to buy your next Bitcoin or DCA into your positions, because nobody knows how long it will take for Bitcoin to come back down to retest this key support area now and getting a bounce from there. Can happen next week, can happen in 2 weeks. We will get that for sure at some point, that we come back to that level, but nobody knows. So in the meantime, you might lose out on some of the gains that we can make in the short term. So that's why on every major dip that you see, like a 5-6% dip on Bitcoin, I would start buying at these levels, because you never know if you get another opportunity. And that's it already basically for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow with more profits.